David came all the way.
I made it all the way to Spain just so that you guys could see my pretty polishes.
We're gonna do really fun stuff today, so here we go. So we're going to turn the, so you don't look at the ceiling. Here we go. Okay, now you're looking at pretty polishes. And so first what we're going to do.
You can see my terrible nails.
No, they're not terrible.
Just on the ends.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, I have to plug in my phone. Are we having any comments? Because I'm not seeing any comments.
Really? So far, a lot of people saying hi.
Okay,
Lucy actually was saying happy birthday to David.
Oh, thank you.
that's right, exactly. This is David's,
That's my birthday stream.
Lori
Birthday.
actually said happy birthday as well.
so happy birthday.
Yay.
Okay, so we're going to do, show you guys David's favorite polishes. So this is just, we're gonna swatch them. This is a really good combination, 2 coats of this and 1 coat of this. And then this, which is Don't Kid Yourself. Okay, the other one was Sunny Business over Marshmallow. Then You Do Blue, I love this. I'm so happy to see some of these colors because I was never able to see them before. Set the Tiki Bar High.
Yeah, that was, I think, last summer.
There you go. Of
You are getting
course.
so many happy birthdays right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. What's the Tech? This is fantastic. And Skate with Destiny.
Yeah,
Yes.
Skate with Destiny. It's like
With
Date with Destiny, Skate with Destiny.
Okay, okay. Geek Chic. I wanted to see this. Very excited about this one. Check Your Baggage.
That one was from earlier this year.
This one?
The Check Your Baggage.
Exactly. Don't Hate Curate.
Yeah, that's the one I like, and a lot of people don't.
I like it too. We did it with Mr. Salon Live here. Very similar color with from C&D. And then the last one would be Express to Impress. And then we have few top coats. This is going to be the matte one, base coat, and the shiny one. All right. So first we're gonna do the manicure, and then we're gonna do the colors.
Yeah, I'm snacking on some of these.
This looks like something else. No?
Thanks, Manta.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I saw a few
Okay, so I'm going to
deer
move
lay
this.
things like that.
Put this actually underneath so you're not sticking. Now in the summer, this is much more comfortable. Wonderful. Okay, so before we do anything, I'm going to use the OPI repair mode because you know what, I'm using this for manicures and I think it helps.
Okay.
So we'll
Especially
try it.
on my
Yeah. So you
torn
we'll
apart
see
and then
if this is-
regrown nail. Although
It's
really
actually
doing quite well.
Yeah. I think if you really like take care of it, I think it should be.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
The in this case, actually the cuticle has some issues there.
Yeah. So
Right
basically,
underneath.
what happens is the proximal nail fold fuses with the nail bed, and this is the pterygium or something, whatever you call it, right?
We have so many of the OGs here today. It's amazing, and everybody's just like happy birthday, David.
Yay.
Like it's just like one after another after another.
Well, I'm glad somebody cares.
Oh, there's a lot of people who do. You'll have to read the comments
Later.
later on.
By the way, they told me MSL's name, but I already forgot it, so don't ask me.
Okay. So yes, first the OPI thing.
Also, who knew he looked like Fabio?
Yes. Like the Wish version of Fabio.
She's trying to do my nails. You can't make me laugh that hard. So bad.
Yeah. So there's some peeling on some of the nails, but you know it's very common, and I think it can be corrected.
I noticed that if I have my every 2 weeks manicure and don't take off the polish, the peeling or that splitting right at the end is much worse.
See?
But if you take them off and give it a day or day and a half to rest, then
Yeah,
they
it's
don't happen
interesting.
nearly as much. It's
It's
mostly just
interesting
trauma
how
at
it
that
is.
point.
Yeah.
And I always use my fingers for everything, so.
Okay, so what shape do you want to do? Like a square cross with just rounded edges?
Sure, that sounds
Yeah.
fine with me. The squivel,
Yeah.
but kind of short.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't need them
exactly.
very
No,
long.
no, no.
David, can you tell us about when your interest in nails started?
Well, like I said, I caught this thing in the in a door, and then where you can see that redness, there was actually a vascular thing growing through there that could have been cancerous, and that's why they pulled back the nail fold and removed the nail from the matrix and had it regrow.
Oh, wow.
So the
That was
matrix
serious.
is always going to be a bit damaged, which is why it
So it's
is
not
a bit
producing
weird.
the nail properly.
Right,
It's-
but it's better than growing out a thing that could possibly be cancerous
Of
or become
course.
cancerous. And on
Yeah.
top of that, like it was gross. It was like at the end it would dry out like a nail, and then I'd cut it off. But once I cut it and it started to bleed, like when you get into the quick of a dog's nail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was just
Ah.
it's much better now. But I had to go get some nail care done. I went into my, what do you call a finger doctor? Well, this one
Well,
specifically was a
dermatologist.
hand surgeon, and I said,
Oh,
"What am I
okay.
supposed to do to make sure this nail keeps growing out fine?" He goes,
Mm-hmm.
"You need nail care," and I said, "What's nail care?" And he looked at me like I was crazy, and he said, "Well, you can come in here and you can have a $50 copay visit, and they'll do your nails, or you know, you could just go get a manicure." And my old boss owns a nail salon, so that's where I went. And she said, "Do you want color?" And I said, "Does it cost extra?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Well, then why wouldn't I?" And then I started to really like it. And then I found out I was allergic to OPI, and that's when I started buying all my Essie things. But I had already joined the channel by then. That's why Anna recommended it.
Yes, the Essie Expressi. I think, no? Started or earlier with Essie?
You know, I'm not sure. I think it was both. I think I got like
Okay.
a couple, one or two of each. But that green one that we're gonna try from the Expressi was one of the first. Actually, so was this the
This one?
the mustard one.
Yeah.
I think it looks a little bit like a school bus colored.
The OPI nail lacquer or gel? Question mark.
What was that?
Allergic. No, the regular polish.
Oh no, it's
Probably the formaldehyde resin
Yeah.
thingy, which is not formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is used to make it, but it's a resin, so it's not a formaldehyde.
formaldehyde's not even really an issue anyway, as long as you're not allergic.
Exactly. So, but once you're allergic to formaldehyde or formalin, then sometimes you react to other ingredients. That's how it is. That's why, always the hardeners should be used just on the nail and not on the skin, or not on the very damaged nails. Because if the nails are very damaged and porous, the product can seep through the nail plate and hit the nail bed and cause you an allergic reaction. So that's why it's, you have to be careful. They're wonderful products. Anything that's super effective can be dangerous when you think about it.
Kind of,
Pretty
yeah.
much. Even water. You have to, you need it to live, but you can drown in it.
Well, our air conditioners don't work as well anymore because we don't use Freon.
There you
Freon
go.
was the greatest chemical ever because it's an unbelievable coolant and it's completely non-toxic to humans. It's actually almost impossible to even form an allergy to it. Unfortunately, it also
Was
destroys
bad
the
for
ozone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's
now,
fine.
now we
This
now we
is
can't
your
use it.
Nice nails.
Aw, thank you.
How did you discover you were allergic to one of the nail polishes?
Well, okay, let's just correct it. So you cannot be allergic to a nail polish. You can be allergic to one or multiple ingredients that are in a nail polish, right?
Yes. I had been having these skin issues, and actually you can kind of see on my knuckle here. Can we see that in
Here?
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these things erupted, and I went to an allergist, and eventually they did the allergy panel on me and told me all the different things I was allergic to, and so I've been trying to cut those allergens out of my life, except for dogs and cats. I just take a lot of Zysol.
And I think you kind of get used to after a while or not.
I think you just get used to being allergic,
Okay.
is what it is. You don't.
So it's-
you don't ever really get used to allergies, and in fact, allergies just keep getting worse the more you get exposed to the things.
Yeah.
Incrementally.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Why is actually here?
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
believe it.
wow.
Why?
That's amazing.
We were
Chuck
just
was saying,
talking.
I hope everyone is well. Gotta run. Holy crap! It has been forever.
Literally yesterday, we were
Yeah.
talking about we were hoping we were going to see you. Why?
Yeah.
Super happy you made it.
Is Y from New Jersey?
I think so, yeah.
Crazy.
Lori was saying that she's going to watch us on her big TV because, you know, in honor of David's birthday.
Yay.
So, super.
Well, I hope we set records for your live then.
Are you enjoying Spain? How is the humidity?
Oh,
Guys-
the weather decided to give me a birthday
Oh
present
my
too.
God. So the weather is absolutely unbelievable. It's perfect.
The day I got here, it dropped 5
Exactly.
degrees C.
So Thursday, it was supposed to be Friday. It was supposed to rain, and I'm like, oh no. But then the rain came on Thursday, and he arrived on Friday, and it was beautiful and sunny, and was just gorgeous. Like it's 50% humidity. Normally it's like 80. It's like 26 degrees. It's beautiful. It's wow.
I stepped out of my hotel to walk over here, and I was in the shade, and I could see the Mediterranean and the breeze blowing on me. And oh, plus
He has a
it's
hotel
been
with a
cooler
beautiful view.
every single day here than in my hometown in New Jersey. Every single day. I keep
Wife
sending my
says
mom things.
Happy birthday, and unfortunately she's got to run, but yeah, she's also from New Jersey. So
That's what I thought. I'm glad to see her drop in.
glad she's okay.
But yeah, it's been absolutely wonderful. I've been eating all the greatest foods.
Oh, Catherine's here, and she's like, just hit that like button. Next live will be is why and David in New Jersey.
Well, I still want you guys to come visit me.
There is that possibility.
Yeah, we've been talking about the U.S. tour for the longest time.
Yeah, this has been a discussion. Doing a U.S. tour.
Yeah, now pushing back the nail fold and scraping off the cuticle. I have
It's
not been
gently,
doing
no?
recent. I have not
But
been
you're
doing it
fine.
recently.
Yeah, you're good.
Hoping it's not too bad.
No, the skin is nice and elastic. You can see that it's not like stuck to the nail or anything. That is
Because I
very
use a ton of creams because I have to.
Exactly.
I was
Makes
one
a
of those
huge
people that
difference.
hates those creams. And I still do. I'll be honest. I still hate the creams, but I hate the results of not using them much
Yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah, we got people saying that the U.S. tour. It's like, yes, please. And we have to go to Colorado as part of the U.S. tour.
Wow.
It's not a bad choice. I might follow you there.
I'll be your personal tour guide, and oh wow, that's coming from Suzanne.
Wow. Suzanne is away now, no?
I think so.
She sent us an email.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, power tools.
Power tools. So this is the Erica medium barrel.
Nice hand to Mr. David coming from Mothra. You're missing Canada, please come to Minnesota. That's coming from Diana. By hotel, I mean my guest suite. Oh goodness. That's coming from Suzanne.
Get some Airbnb action.
Oh, she's saying that she's actually she's home now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I quickly this morning glanced at the email, so
If you all do the U.S. tour, come to Northern California. The Bay Area is not Northern California. Still some of us that live in real Northern California. Okay. Such a beautifully shaped and well taken care of nails David has. Oh, that's very nice.
yeah, I'm jealous of the nail beds.
It's probably just because I only started doing this 2 years ago.
Does David put the carousel around the skin on his fingers?
I got the carousel, but I actually never used it, mostly because I didn't know if they were hard enough to require that.
You know, I would say with your nails, probably not.
Yeah. I do have a little bit of the callousy stuff, but I was
It's-
telling them, I don't
no.
think you can really get rid of that and
No,
safely use
it's
your
just
nails.
I'm kind of smoothing the area. That's about it. Let me just grab something. I mean, I don't think it would hurt, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so you're
Yeah, I'm making some room for myself. Excellent.
You're watching my
And
nails
hello,
through a
narrator
screen.
who reads comments on the live. Well, hello. David, tell us what drew you to the salon life.
Well, when I started to want to deal with my nail health after the thumb, I Googled around for a while, and what does Anna always talk about? All the people who make the nails pretty but don't actually keep them healthy. And that's not my bag. I do not care for any of that. I want my nails to be healthy. So I looked around, and I think I just Googled through YouTube and clicked it and stayed.
Awesome.
There you go.
Actually, I remember now. It was the OPI swatch reviews that I first started looking at, because I was buying OPI, and then I got the allergy patch test, and I had to give away all my OPIs and start over with the Essies.
Oh god.
Good to see David's hands being pampered by Anna. That's coming from Labs Math. Pardon me.
Oh yeah, I'm her friend on Instagram. She always has very lovely nails pictures on there.
Nice. How do I send a super chat? That's an excellent question, actually. I believe that's actually beside the emoji button. There should be a little dollar sign with a square around it.
Yeah,
you
that's
so
what I was gonna
much.
say.
If you do run into any problems below, let me know.
That's so nice.
Start using your feet and save your fingers.
We're
I
not
think
showing
that
my
would be-
feet. That would not work out well.
Especially not today.
Yeah.
Poor feet.
Now, good luck getting rid of us. Yeah, that's Martha saying that. Yeah, good luck getting rid of us. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Hey,
I want to
listen,
stay now.
I don't mind because you know what? I get these amazing care packages with all the good snackies. I'm waiting for the David spicy. Oh, spicy David. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh no,
I'm
I
not
promised
sure.
I'd be good.
Yeah. We don't want to get banned.
And he has held to his word.
Yes.
David, do you ever? Oh, did they ever identify the exact ingredient you were reacting to with the OPI?
Oh, like I said, the patch
Formal-
test said that it was formaldehyde, formalin, and
Yeah.
any formaldehyde releasers.
Okay.
They actually do two separate patch tests, at least with the test that I got.
Mm-hmm.
One that's directly formaldehyde that looked really bad on my back.
Okay.
And then one that was the formaldehyde releasers, and that one still showed up as positive. So OPI has it, and Essie does not. That's all it is.
Yeah. Again, it's not necessarily it's bad. It's just that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a price you pay to create certain formulas, and usually for most of the people, it's okay. It's just some people can be allergic.
And I didn't really see much, and it may just be, confirmation bias afterwards, but I feel like my nail folds were a bit puffy
Yeah.
compared to how they were when I switched to Essie. I didn't notice really.
Yeah.
But even if you don't notice, if it's something you're allergic to, every
No, that's totally
exposure
possible.
is a
Yes,
thing.
yes,
so.
yes. And usually the skin fold would react around it. Yeah. And sometimes people think it's not the allergic reaction, but it's usually underneath the eyes or the chest or the wherever the skin is thin.
Yeah.
You can get
dust
it's-
especially.
exactly.
And I'm also allergic to henna, which I did see that I was getting that nasty proximal nail fold on my thumb was getting worse when we were using the henna to keep the nail together as it grew out.
Yeah.
But then Anna suggested Light Elegance henna free, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
We just got a donation from Labsman saying coffee and pastries for Anna, MSL, and David. Thank you so much for that.
Wow.
Yeah, $49.99.
Ooh, it's a lot of pastry.
Yeah, that's a lot of pastries indeed. Thank you so much. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. David, you have our blessing to be extra spicy. Marta, stop yourself.
She's trying to.
Oh,
Trouble.
she's.
I want to be invited back, Marta.
Yeah. She's a disturber.
Oh.
Things just got back from camping. Nails took a few bad hits. That's coming from Labs Math. Show us the dogs, David. Come on.
No.
I love how precise Anna is with the e-file. That's coming from Mercedes.
Very gentle, no? Like you don't feel any.
I'm a very ticklish person, and I'm
Okay.
shocked that I'm
Okay,
not.
good.
I'm completely fine with it.
Have you ever tried London Town?
I get a lot of questions about it.
What is that?
It's a brand. I don't know if it's Canadian or something. Could be.
Right.
You know, it's one of those brands that advertises like the clean, blah blah nail polishes. When you look at the ingredients, it's all the same ingredients. They sometimes just add some kale on the, as a marketing ingredient. That's about it.
And Laura has just donated to the channel, just saying to get some coffees too.
Oh my
So
God.
thank you so
We'll be
much, Laura. We
caffeinated.
greatly
Thank
appreciate
you.
your donation.
Man, I wish I still drank coffee.
Well, we'll get
Coffee
something
is
else.
life.
Yeah.
Can't imagine. Actually, I can, and it usually involves really nasty headaches and being super lethargic for like a week.
Yeah, but then once you get out of the withdrawals, it's not that
Adios.
bad. I had to stop drinking coffee because of the acidity.
Yeah.
It's not really the caffeine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then when I go to my dad's house, he always has iced tea ready. Very, very strong iced tea. And I always drink like 3 glasses, and then I wonder why I'm like jittering at like 3 in the morning and have no ability to sleep.
Yeah. Linda, it's not Canadian. Ooh,
I know, it's American then.
Where'd it go?
They have, I have to say, really nice brushes. They look like a very nice
It's not
brush.
Canadian, as I have to buy it from their U.S. website, but they have some very nice colors.
Yes.
So
they
while we're
do.
on this nail, Anna,
Yes.
do you think you could shave the side as much as possible? Because that's
This,
the part,
that
that
breaks?
the flap that gives me all that trouble. How much of that can we take off? What I'd really like to do is have the doctor go in and basically kill the root for the part that's flapped
this
over.
side?
Yeah, I had that done on my big toe
Yeah.
on my right foot because of the really bad ingrown toenails, and I haven't gotten one since.
Mothra was just saying that she thinks that you two are twins. I guess talking about the coffee, plus there was the allergies as well.
Oh,
There
yeah.
seems to be some similarities.
Well, my father was just diagnosed with Wells syndrome, which is where your body decides it's going to attack your skin. So I'm supposed to get tested for that next.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh my God. Okay, Caroline, can you please, for the love of all things holy, can you check your Patreon messages? Can you please also check your emails? I've been trying to get.
We
a
were
hold-
talking
Another
about-
person we were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking
Everyone's
about.
showing up for my birthday.
I know.
Yeah, like,
What a great
We're like
present.
worried.
Because honestly, I've been genuinely worried because I've reached out to 2 of your emails plus your Patreon, trying to get a hold of you for your address because we have a care package for you.
Un regalo perfecto.
Yeah.
Anj said she's been having some for some health reasons, so
Oh.
really sorry to hear that. But please, if you can just go check that and then reply to one of the emails or even the Patreon message with your address so that I can, in fact, send off your little care package for you, dear. And hopefully that'll make you feel a little bit better.
MSL's only being performatively angry because he missed you so much.
I've been worried,
Yeah, no.
like
We were
legit.
just talking about it yesterday that sometimes, you don't know what happens
Yeah.
to people and you hope that they just, got sick of the channel. No, seriously, because when you're like talking to people for so long and all of a sudden they disappear, you're like, okay.
I mean, there's
you know?
always new people, so you do repeat yourself a lot. They ask the same questions. It's kind of why you're so good at this, is because you answer those questions that people need answered.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the chat box is really small. I can see only like 3 at a time. Then I have to try and scroll up, and it's just like it starts to malfunction.
That's weird.
Is it in theater mode?
No.
Okay.
Oh my good grief. And we have another donation from a very lovely person by the signature of KL. Well, thank you very much for your donation. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you kindly. And I believe there was, let's see if I can scroll back up because I'm getting so many messages. I'm trying to cover as much as I can here. Birthday today. Yes, it is David's birthday today. And Labs Math is tomorrow. That's awesome.
Wow.
Caroline was just saying, sorry, I really haven't been well. So sorry, I will. So sweet. Thank you. You're welcome. We really hope you feel better soon. Yeah, like genuinely hope.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that right thumbnail always gets gunk under it, and it's like embedded into the bottom of the nail. It's really hard to get out.
Sometimes when the nails.
It's only the right thumb.
Yeah.
Wait, just how acidic is coffee and tea? Well,
Yeah.
pretty damn acidic.
Coffee is extremely acidic.
Yeah.
Tea is not.
No,
Tea is caffeinated though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is,
that's why I like using herbal teas in the evening.
Yeah.
yes, I probably should use caffeinated tea in the morning and get back on my cat. No, now that I've
But it's
broken
still-
myself, I probably shouldn't go back to it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Best wishes for a swift and full recovery, Caroline. Carolyn. And we have happy birthday, David.
If I ever need to wake up, I just take a Sudafed.
Yeah. Catherine was just asking, can David use Dazzle Dry?
We assume. Well, we think.
Maybe.
We hope.
Maybe.
Okay,
We're
so
just
we're
gonna
gonna do. We're gonna do what? The base coat. No,
Yeah,
where's the
base coat.
It's over there.
No, it's right here. It's this one.
okay.
I painted it green. Green was my base coat. These 3 do not need one. So
Okay,
we
so
need
we're
base
gonna
coat on
do
7 nails.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so
I can actually take the chap and like remove it from the video itself, so I can actually see it a heck of a lot more. That's so much better. I only drink decaf, so that's not the issue. Black teas have some acidity. I'm sensitive, admittedly. That's my true serenity. I'm not quite sure of the acidity of black coffee and tea, but they sure awake the stomach acids.
yeah.
And that's exactly why, unfortunately, due to the acidity.
It's funny, tea really doesn't do it to me. I know it's a little acidic,
Yeah.
but it's not much. A lot of bottled tea has citric acid added to it, both to give it a little extra bite and also for preservative purposes.
Yeah.
That's also another one of, if we're talking about, chemical bad, everyone gets upset about preservatives and things, but
Yeah. Well, exactly what I got.
citric acid is a preservative.
But it's like so
it's the
natural.
stuff. Yeah, it's the stuff from oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's alpha hydroxy acid, actually.
David, how many polishes do you own now?
We can count in a bit, but probably about 30, I'd say. That sounds about
It's a
right,
really
right?
cool case for the polishes.
We could show those off too if you
yeah.
want.
Yeah. Like, I want to buy a couple.
Yeah, I have
Amazing.
to write down the name.
Yeah.
See, my fingers get so shaky. Nope, these two.
David, I
No on
sympathize
these two,
with
Anna.
you.
Oh no, you're gonna put that one on the thumb?
So.
Oh no, actually, I have.
no, 3.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're
okay.
good.
Yeah, good.
I thought they were laid out the right way.
I'm here sipping on soda. Just how acidic are those then?
Oh,
Soda
depends
too.
on the soda, but Coke is so acidic that they use it. They
bad for
don't.
the
They
teeth,
can use it to remove blood stains. It's actually an urban legend that like cities do use it to remove blood stains, but you actually can. Mythbusters use it to remove blood stains from streets and things.
Correct.
It is slightly more acidic than coffee.
It's
Probably bad for the
amazing
teeth.
for.
Oh, it's horrible, and the sugar's horrible for the teeth. It's all
I love
horrible.
using it for roast because it just really breaks down the meat so well, and it just becomes so
Oh
soft.
yeah, cola meat is a big thing.
It is amazing.
So this is marshmallow.
Of course, I'm pretty sure that Marta was just messing around because she's quite on the up and up with most of this stuff. Citric acid is not biting at the level that they include in packaged foods and beverages. Typo, I meant so biting.
It's so biting at the levels that they use, yes, because they use a lot of it.
I use sometimes citric acid in water just to make it like.
Oh, Sherry was just saying that with her, she has some skin allergies
color
and
so much.
sensitivities, and she's actually allergic to Dazzle Dry even.
All right,
Yeah.
so who else is shocked that this color is a Christmas
I know,
color?
yeah. And I'm actually surprised because
It
it looks
more like
much.
a
It's
summery
It's
kind of
coral.
color. Yeah.
okay. This
I don't
is
understand
so
how that's.
Electric salmon is what I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink 1 cup of black coffee every morning. I love it. Thankfully, it doesn't bother me. Yeah. Soda pop will eat through the car paint and can clean a toilet.
Well,
Does that too, actually.
I believe it, yeah. I love actually taking bologna and throwing it on the side of a car and leave it for a while. It'll take the paint right off of it. Something you probably didn't know. Love that orange that's coming from Labs Math. What color is this? Tarte
I know.
Deco? Question mark.
no, this one is You Do Blue.
It's
It's so
absolutely
beautiful,
phenomenal. And
yeah.
it has this purple shimmer, but when you put it on, you don't see the shimmer. What you see is when you have
It
the
shifts.
gloss. Yeah, when you have the gloss shine, the shine isn't white, it's purple. It is, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
And at the salon I go to, it's an OPI salon, but they let me bring my own stuff because
That's
it's
fantastic.
my boss's salon. So when I'm doing the You Do Blue, there's always someone that walks by and goes, "Oh, can I have that color?" And I'm always like, "No, you cannot."
Do you have a favorite DD color?
Is that for me?
That's for you, homie.
I don't know any
Oh, he
DD
doesn't know.
colors. Yeah, I don't use Dazzle Dry.
I'm afraid I have over 3,000 polishes, not counting base and top coats. That's coming from Sherry. Sherry, I fear
Wow.
you may have an addiction. You may need to seek
Formula?
out like
Is that even more?
Attention.
Is that even more than Anna has here? Maybe not. I don't know.
that.
But yeah,
That's wow. I'm
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Can you tell the names of the colors, please?
oh yeah, this one I
Actually been
forgot.
going through that.
Yeah, I forgot this one. So this one is Set the Tiki Bar High. Sorry, I probably it doesn't show here.
Yeah, set the tiki bar high.
Yeah. So now this one is the tech.
I like the little puns.
That's a hobby. Oh, seriously. I'm pretty sure that's like 3,000 polishes. That's probably the price of a small house somewhere.
I wonder how much that is.
The
Maybe for the
salmon,
sake of
please.
1 second. Maybe for the sake of Sherry, we won't count how much money.
Yeah, I'm sure
It's,
that'll make.
It's
her
like
feel
with
a little
Sex in the
depressed.
City, the girl goes, basically, I like to have my money where I can see it or something, and it's all her shoes, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't kid yourself. That's
Yes,
the
don't
one.
kid yourself.
I'm in a Facebook group that is a support group to stop buying polishes. I'm also listening to a great podcast about addictions, and buying can be an addiction. This is
Well,
true.
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe in 1930, like it'd be enough to actually buy a house. So you know what? You'd be surprised, Lori, where you can buy houses, even in the U.S. for comparable prices. I'm sure.
Yeah, you just have to fix them, but
Yeah, they might be like severely.
the brushes on
No.
all of these are
No,
amazing.
you just have to live in places that I would never want to live.
Yeah.
This is true. I already counted. This is why I joined the group and not to buy and stop buying more than a year ago.
That is very sheer.
Wow. That's nice.
Carolyn's like, I thought I was bad with about 80. Oh, lordy.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this one, what was the name of it? Yeah, Geek
Okay, sorry,
Chic.
sorry, yeah,
This
Geek-
one's Geek Chic.
yeah,
The
I'm
cool
really
thing about
sorry.
that is if you're in shade, it looks completely different than if you're under
Oh, wow.
regular light, and looks completely different if you're under direct sunlight.
I like it. I really do.
It's totally different colors every single way you look at it.
Okay, so this one is check your baggage.
I really like this one for summertime.
Mm-hmm.
I have pants that match this one. Not the easiest formula.
No.
Oh, never. The
A lot of
yellows.
those,
yeah,
yeah, a lot
exactly.
of the
light ones.
It's normal.
I'm the indie polish community. I'm more the norm. I have a lot of the same problem. Although a lot of them have the same problem I have.
Don't hate, curate.
On the second code, please tell all the colors again if you will.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
We will.
Love the gray on the thumb. That's coming from Mercedes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. MSL said he used to do the pencil graphite on the fingers, and this one
exactly.
looks quite a bit like that.
Yep, 100%.
It's a beautiful formula too. That one, the green.
Yeah.
And it's an expressi, so you don't even have to put a top coat on if you don't
Yeah,
want.
it's like a base and top coat.
Yeah, when you do put the top coat on this one, it gets shinier and it doesn't have the same pencil look to it.
Yep. David, are you good at polishing your own nails?
I'm okay. If I take my time, it's usually not too bad. Oh, and that just reminded me, I totally forgot to grab some of the FX toppers.
Ah,
Because I did do my own FX a couple of weeks ago. And it came out pretty good.
Linda Steele, happy birthday, David. And Essie is all that she can wear as well.
Well, I'm sure I could wear other things. It's just now that I'm
Yeah.
in the Essie train, I'm in the Essie train. That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
skate with destiny.
This is one of my Pride Month colors.
There you go.
You can look up the lavender scare if you want to know why. But yeah, I like the expressy ones best to do myself because of the angled brushes. They
Yeah.
really do help.
And most of them have very, very good formulas. Actually, all of the SE, I would say, has a very good formula.
I don't
There
think
are
there's many
some-
that we've run into that we haven't been particularly happy with.
Some that are better than others,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, so this hand goes here.
David, what is your personal nail ick/red flags?
What does that mean?
Red flags.
Like
Cutting things.
Oh.
Don't cut nail folds.
Yeah,
Yes,
marshmallow.
marshmallow coat too.
Martha always has the
Yeah,
intriguing
she's
questions.
very good
Oh yeah.
questions.
Now, in general, we talk about it as a bad thing, but as the opposite of a red flag, I actually like some of those things where they build up like the half-inch of nail polish on them,
Ah,
and they do
like
weird
the
things with
mountain.
them. Yeah.
Polish mountain.
I also saw one where these people made it look like one of those one of those resin fish things in their nails because they used clear to build it up, but they also built in the fish as they went. And it was like a 3D fish inside the build-up, and I thought that was really insane. I don't know how you like walk around with that or do anything.
Yeah. Actually, one year I had Catherine Wong who did a really nice like custom painted like koi fish on one of my nails. Like she actually extended it out. Like, dude, I had the longest coat nail you could possibly ask for. It was like at least like a 50% extension with this beautiful koi that, and on the pinky finger.
Don't
no
kid
less.
yourself.
Yeah,
It was absolutely phenomenal. I'm pretty sure I held on to that thing until I couldn't anymore, and then I put it in a box somewhere.
Okay, this one is YouTube Blue.
Do you all like the Expressi brush? Is there a trick
Yeah.
to it?
No, it's amazing.
There's no trick to it. It's, well, I mean, there's a gimmick to it. I guess you might say that it's
Yeah.
that it's curved, and when you're using it on someone else, you just have to realize that. But it doesn't actually. It's just as easy to use on someone else as it is on you.
Yeah, you just have to angle
I've
your
painted a
hand
few
little
of my
bit better.
friends' nails with
Yeah.
them, and it's fine. That's actually why I have the black Expressi. I don't do black, but I have it just for some of my friends.
Martha was just saying, she's like, I'm just nosy.
No, for sure.
We were actually talking about that yesterday too. All these things are coming up that we think the Expressi brushes are better than the SC brushes because they have higher quality
Yeah.
control.
Yeah, actually, we did have that
These are amazing.
discussion.
Yeah, the Tiki Bar High, set the Tiki
Set the
Bar
Tiki
High.
Bar High.
It is an absolutely beautiful deep purple that always goes on great. It's a Wario color for those of you who are Nintendo fans.
Yeah.
Amazing. They really go on very, very well. Except for the marshmallow, it's a little patchy, but that's absolutely normal.
And the check your baggage, which is another.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as whites and yellows go, they're still really good.
Yeah. So he's into the candies again. Can you please, Mr. sit down and like leave the
What?
candies?
I am. Hold on.
What's the candy you're gonna make me try?
One of these.
Oh no.
Well,
you
he
don't even
can't
have
now
a free
because he
hand
can't.
either.
Yeah,
Just-
his nails. Yeah.
Just pop it in.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
All right. So we're gonna get him to try one of these.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
see. That's gonna be
All right,
interesting.
Cue Martha maniacal laughing.
Yeah. There you go.
No, actually.
I love this one.
Did you have maple sugar candies when you were in Canada?
Canada.
Oh yeah.
This kind of tastes like a really bitter version of one of those.
This is true. This is true.
It's immediately what I thought of the Lancaster County Fair in Ohio, where I'd visit my dad's family and we'd bet on the horse races, and we'd get the maple sugar candies, and you'd suck on one for about 25 minutes. Or, you know, you'd crack it in half after 2 and swallow the whole thing. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Ooh, what a nice compliment, David. Your lovely voice reminds me of Matt Damon.
Oh,
and that's a
that's-
high compliment in my eyes. Of course, the way I said his name, I'm sure you recognize that.
No, what's that?
Oh, really? Oh my God, that was from Team America: World Police.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually see that movie. I've only
Really?
heard all of the parts with other people saying them.
Ah, yes. Well, there's a part where Matt Damon's there, and pretty much all he ever says is just his name, Matt Damon. Is there a DD Duke for the set the Tiki Bar High?
Oh, sorry, I've been forgetting the. No, not really. And I'll be honest with you, the purple is a little bit, I don't know, sheer. Some people love it. Okay, so this is Don't Hate Curate, and this one was Check Your Baggage. And this was the Geek Chic. So let's just see as
They
this
can
is
try the
trying-
fermented cat pee one. I don't think I have any of those ones though.
I'm gonna mix this one.
I'll have to go rustle through the bags. My partner, he's the strong liquors expert. He curated the care package. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, if you haven't already seen the email I sent you, you're definitely gonna want to go read that. Actually, I want both of you to read it because it's to actually both of you. But yeah, honestly, it was phenomenal. What a yeah.
Yeah.
You totally made my entire week.
So the cat was the best. I'm sorry.
So not that it's any surprise, but Anna, you are killing it getting the edges of my nails, because I have extremely rounded edges of the nails. Like they really roll off. And the first few times I went to my nail tech, she would miss the edges because she just couldn't see that they were there, basically.
I usually
They're really
don't
curled, aren't they?
paint- No, I mean maybe a little bit, but they're nice. Like they have beautiful shape. So very often I don't paint all the way to the edge. I don't know why. It's just like a habit. Sometimes that makes the nail look a little bit more slender. I don't know. It's just a.
Is David in
just wanna
Spain?
see.
Yes, he is. He is in Spain. He's hanging out with us right now.
So this is slightly
And,
different. I don't know the name of this one.
Yeah, there's like more red in this one.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
different.
Yeah, that one's a
You
cooler
guys see it?
purple.
Yeah, exactly.
This
This
one's
is-
got more plum.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
say it's
yeah,
plum.
exactly.
That's what it
So-
is, plum.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, they don't have it at all.
Anna, about 10 from the right of the C&Ds. On the bottom shelf, about 10. Yeah, there. That one.
This one?
No, to the left.
This?
Yeah, that looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Or is it still?
No.
No. No. It's really.
This is more like crazy. And this one fades. Unfortunately, I had a client who used it and loved it, but so this is the Video Violet.
That's a nice color too.
Yeah. So this is Halo. But
still a little-
it's
You know what?
bright,
It's
but
a
it's
nice
just
color.
cool.
It's a nice color.
I
In
think
my personal
3
opinion.
coats.
It's
would
sort of
be-
like the Essie is that brightness, but it's
Yeah.
that sort of pigment.
Exactly.
I really like.
So it
that's
has-
actually one of my favorite colors. Is that purple at DD?
This would be the closest,
Yeah, but
actually,
it's
which is
very-
pretty good,
it's
but
much
it's darker. Yeah,
That's a
it's-
great color too.
Stolen Kiss. I did a video on that.
If you
with
look
that one.
on Amazon, you can still find Set the Tiki Bar High, but yeah, that was last year's special color. So
Okay,
summer
so I
color.
think we're doing the other hand, right?
The
Is
purple
that-
is very much reminding me of that emoji. Oh, the
Did we get? Yeah, we got that.
the eggplant emoji.
Oh yeah, it's eggplant. Maybe that's why I like
Yeah.
it so much because I love eggplant.
And every time I see the emoji, I always think of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and his whole thing with like eggplants.
You know, I went to Tosa de Mar today, and I went to the old city ruins, and there's this restaurant there, and I saw on the menu they had these aubergines on the tomato toast that we were having, and I'm like, oh, I want that, but they had stopped serving the food. I was about
Yeah,
10 minutes late.
Oh my
They were only cervezas.
yeah.
Violet Velvet, but sheer. Thank you for the comparisons that's coming from Babette. KL, I've really curved nails too, and it's so hard to polish to the ends without flooding the sidewalls.
Yeah, you know, actually some people, what they do is they buy these little clips.
Oh yeah.
So you can get the clip to pinch your nail and
That's
then you
actually
can
what I
get
do
it.
when I remove this stuff.
Ah.
Because, you know, I took your thing where I saturate the pad and then hold it on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will actually, I'll sort of put the pad on and then like spread like that so that it pushes the
Yeah.
side nails apart. The side walls.
Mm-hmm,
That's it. Side nails. So that check your baggage didn't need 3 coats after all.
It might on some people. There has like this little
Oh, yeah, it's a little
variation, but you know what?
shaders,
I would just leave it, right? Or sometimes,
We're just swatching, right?
yeah, exactly. So, and this is why I like to do the swatching on real nails because then you can see how the product goes on. So, Sunny Business.
This Sunny Business is a absolutely phenomenal color, but when you put it on top of the marshmallow, I call it champagne.
So Martha just said, I totally interpreted the because I love eggplants comment from David differently because of how the emoji is used.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's true too. There you go. You get some spicy
Yeah,
David.
yeah. Okay, this is gorgeous.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that? I just said, can we try this? And
Yeah. No, I love it.
so that's my invention.
There was something else
Copyrighted.
that I did that was similar. I can't remember what it was.
I'm converted to separating my cotton pads for polish removal. They stick so much better. What?
What? No, I'm just thinking
Oh,
what
I
I
thought you
did.
were like looking out the window
no, no.
like, what?
I accidentally bought the plastic back ones that have like the flap
Oh,
you can flip
yeah,
up,
yeah.
but I
They're
find
expensive.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I go through them so slowly, and I
Where
can use
can we get
3
those
and get
clips?
rid of all my
I don't know. I have to check on
Okay.
Amazon.
So just because someone was, Kale was just asking. So, yeah, we'll have to take a look.
Yeah, we'll find them.
Yeah.
Top coat, but I'm gonna let them dry a little bit. So once you start
Well-
seeing the texture of the
Well,
polish,
that's happening. MSL, can you grab the transparent one out of the Expressi bag? Because that's the top coat for the other ones. We're not going to mat it out. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Transparent.
someone was just
It's got
actually
something else. It's
commenting.
like truly transparent, or what does it say on the top?
Or just
Always
transparent.
transparent.
Always transparent.
So I was just making a comment about this because in the first time that we swatched it, I used the gray with this one on top and it wore really, really well. Remember how we did that first manicure? So I used it as a top coat and it can be used as a top coat.
Eggplant
fact-
allergies are starting to pop up.
It wears
now.
better, no?
Oh, when I use the regular SE top coats on Expressi, it usually looks gross, number one. And number
shrink?
two, does not last. No, not shrink. It's almost like it remelts the top coaters, or the top layer of the color or something. They like
So
almost
it like,
mix together.
yeah.
It's awful. Doesn't
okay.
work.
And this?
Perfect. Perfect top coat. So we'll put that
And
on.
it didn't shrink when we were using it because a lot of the top coats sometimes shrink. Okay, so we want to use it on this one or
no,
not?
we're gonna
because
use it on this
has
one
a,
and this one.
Yeah, because this one has a very nice finish.
Yeah, this one I want you to use the
Yeah.
matte on though because it makes
okay.
a great effect.
So are you just swatching or you're going to keep this manicure?
Oh, we're just
Just
swatching.
Just swatching.
But it still has to be perfect.
But still kind of cool.
Pretty much.
So
Yeah,
Marta, when are you coming to
take
visit,
pictures.
by the way? There's the $1 million question. You and your hubby, when are you coming to visit?
Yeah.
I have to figure out a way to set up like just the literal comment section as a pop-out, like for
Yeah.
something here that can be viewed.
And on these ones, the same one or another one?
No, these two are regular SEs,
Okay.
so they'll have the regular top coat.
Okay, so that's the one,
Yeah,
no?
that's the one. I used to use
Speed
the
setter.
Good to Go,
Uh-huh.
and I switched to the Speed Setter.
Uh-huh.
And
I know one of them I like and the other one I don't, and I
Well,
don't know which one is which now.
This one really does dry faster,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's shinier.
And it shrinks less probably. The other one
I-
shrinks. I don't know. One of
not
them
sure about
shrunk.
SE has like 5 different top coats
Yeah.
now. They have a lot of them. They have a gel setter. That one's super shiny. I only used that once because someone else happened to have it around.
So Laura was just saying, so what is the clear Expressi question mark? Was laughing too hard at the eggplant.
Oh, God.
Always transparent.
Yeah,
That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
always transparent. There you go.
Oh, and the other one was supposed to.
David, you seem
No,
to
matte
know a
this
lot
one,
about
'cause-
the
Matte,
polishes.
okay.
Yeah, because it looks cool when it's matted out.
Okay, so this goes on this.
This one, we'll do them on
These
the
two,
thumbs.
okay.
Unfortunately, it looks like SE has discontinued their matte About You.
Sad.
Oh, sorry, I screwed up. No, you're right. You have to put the Always Transparent on first and then matte on top.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Ah,
yes,
really?
Yes.
haven't tried
Remember
it.
I was telling you that they don't last long and you recommended to try the regular top coat and then
Yeah.
the matte, and that turns out to do a lot better.
Ah, okay.
You don't
okay.
quite get the same matte effect, but it's still really good.
Do any of their top coats make it look plumped up?
What does that mean?
Like gel-like, kind of.
Probably the gel setter would be the
But
best
I think it
for that.
shrinks. I have a feeling one of them shrunk. It looks good, but then after 3 or 4 days, it really pulls away.
What's the name of the graphite one?
What the tech?
Always transparent. I gotta get some of that for all of my espresso.
Ah, yeah, that's the nice one too. I like it.
Surgery next year if all goes to plan, and then once recovered from that. Got it.
Like the
Yeah.
And when you want to use the matte top coat, you want to let them dry as long as possible. Is what I've discovered. So now we can do the regular top coat.
Okay, so now this one goes here to dry. And then the regular top coats on these ones.
Yeah, all 4 of these. Man, that really subtle sparkle on
I love
it
this
is
one.
absolutely fantastic.
Lori was just saying that the what the tech on the thumb looks amazing.
Oh, just wait till you see it matted. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wore it with my suit to my cousin's wedding. It was so good.
Loved matte top coat, but that the application underneath has to be perfect. That's coming from Mark, though.
Yep. And it doesn't last, unfortunately.
It looks good for pictures, but that's about it.
Yep.
I can get them to be good for 4 or 5 days.
I find once you use oil, it looks more satin,
If
not
I hit it
matte.
with an alcohol wipe, yeah, it goes back to being matte real quick, but that
Ah.
doesn't last long.
Yeah.
It's one of those neat little tricks.
If you want to, you can reapply the matte once every other day. And
Yeah,
I've
just
done
wipe
that
with
for about
alcohol
10
and then-
days.
yeah, just gonna put this as a background so we can see the colors. Oh, we still have to do the matte.
But can they see the slight shimmer of the pinky in
so.
there?
Can you guys see it? Yeah.
Oh, good. Because that is just, I can't get over how good that is.
I really like the velvet look and feel of matte, but
Let's
needs
just look at
reapply.
all the colors.
Linda's like, man, you have perfectly shaped nails. I wish mine would look like that. My nail beds are too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Too long, is that
Too
a thing?
long. Too
No.
long. David, how long are you planning to stay in Spain?
He's not.
Oh, 3 more days?
He's not coming
3
back.
more days.
No, I want to live here now.
Yeah, he's not going back to the US.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good. Oh, sorry.
We didn't do the top coat on these 3. Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss it entirely?
No, we did. This was the Essie Expressi,
Right.
and this was Essie Expressi, and this, yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I literally
I
cannot
wasn't
see
paying
what's going on
attention.
just because of the computer screen.
Yeah.
I like the short look, and I filed mine down as much as possible, but they still look long. Sherry, it's not
Oh,
possible to have nail beds that are too long. Mine are very short. I have small.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Linda was saying that she actually prefers having a shorter nail bed, so she cuts them short so that they look shorter.
Yeah, DD Bold might be the, yeah.
A
Let's just
decent
compare
dupe
it.
for
Hold on.
the gunmetal color. Bold, yeah.
But you can see what I'm saying when you put the top coat on this one, it loses that graphite look a
Yeah.
little bit.
Now Joan's armor, I think, might be too dark.
When you do not use the always transparent, I don't think I get more than about 5 days out of the Expressi either.
David, is it your first time in Spain?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Next
I'm
time I
gonna
come, I want to go to Madrid, but I'll still have to come here for the weekend or something.
Come here for the manicure.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Monday.
sure.
We've never been to Madrid.
I think this one is extremely similar to Matte About You, but it's from the Essie Gel Couture line.
Goes on beautifully.
Yeah, it
My
looks more
favorite thing is
black,
if you
but
just
beautiful.
watch it dry, you can watch the nail
Yeah.
mattify in real time. It's so neat.
Mm-hmm. I love watching that. I like doing like the matte top coats over like the green and stuff like that. It always
Yeah.
has such an awesome look.
I like it on top of the lavender because then it gets a flower look, like a petal.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so this one it's matte top coat from Essie Gel Couture.
I like the Boy de Chanel, the kind of the look and
Yeah.
texture, but I do not like how it just doesn't last.
It only lasts 2 days, right?
Yeah,
But
if
I'll
you're
only
lucky.
be here 2 days, so maybe that's what I should get.
I get compliments on my nails, but I really, really wish they looked shorter. I like MSL's nails too. Oh, thank you, Linda. Greatly appreciate that.
So this is an acrylic brush. A lot of people ask me about it. So what I do is I put a little bit of oil. I don't know if you can see it. And I condition the brush a little bit because it gets dry. So that's it.
And David, thank you for sharing your birthday with us.
Aw.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
coming from Lori. That's very nice.
They're matting
Comment.
perfectly. Oh, wow, so lovely.
Yep.
See, it makes it look like a
Oh, yeah.
much more pastel on
Yeah.
the purple. I also like it on the yellow for that reason
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I prefer those having kind of that pastel kind of look, very spring-like.
And like I said, if you just keep reapplying it, you can do that for a few days. It gets a bit thick, but you know.
Why does it keep just going back to Top Chat? Never mind. Never mind.
So we need to take a picture, but I don't have a camera because we're taking. Can I have your camera?
You can grab mine.
Okay.
It's right,
Whose
right
camera?
next to you.
Oh yeah, yours. I was just looking for like where mine was.
Just double click the power button.
Here.
Yeah.
Jillian, oh my goodness, David,
you
happy
go.
birthday.
Okay.
This has been fun.
And remember, it
David,
even
this
has
is
the bubble
again
level.
Gotta take grandchild to Aunt's house for some Pikmin fun.
Pikmin.
Pikmin.
What's that?
Pikmin 4. It's out. It's a Nintendo game.
I think I'm aware of it, but I'm not too sure the details.
You play an inch-high captain who is exploring
Yeah.
the world, and
Yeah.
you run around with these little creatures with plants on their head called Pikmin.
Well, now I remember. We're all living vicariously through David. We would all love a manicure from Anna.
So now what I would do is obviously use oil, but I like using the oil after I do the manicure because, I don't know, I think I can see better where the nail ends and everything else. And then do the oil later. It's awesome. This one.
David, do you own SC Blue Tiffle Horizon? And for the twill of it, they are multi-chrome.
Oh, no. I don't usually get a lot of the chromy ones. It's not mostly my thing.
I want to see something.
I picked up there's a green chromish one in there that I got for Christmas, and I made it like an aluminum Christmas tree. Oh, these.
This I haven't seen yet, so I want to do
Yeah, maybe we
something.
clean off some
And
nails.
thank
and
you,
try it.
Mercedes, for your lovely donation.
It's also supposed to be a topper, so maybe we try
Yeah,
it on
yeah,
top
yeah.
of this, see what it
Yeah,
does.
we can try it. Let's just set mine up.
We've matted it out already, but yeah, that's the oil slick one. I actually used that one just on my own nails, and
That's gorgeous.
Thank you for sharing the SE nail polish joy with us, David and Anna and MSL. Oh, I even got a.
and when you
a
put
thanks
two
for that,
coats
too.
on it,
Thank you.
it's
Goes on nice and even.
it's still very sheer, but look, it makes your nails look so cool. And that's the one I haven't tried yet. But yeah, they're just supposed
to
to
add a little bit of, yeah.
extra onto it. That one actually be really
This
good
is
on
such a
lot
good
of things.
idea. Yeah, because you can then change the whole polish, right? Like if you want something shimmery a little bit, then you just add this.
Awesome live chat. Love to see the hands of those who follow chat. Honestly, I think it's really cool to have that. SE Expressin Hollow Toppers.
Yep, XC Expressi Hollow Toppers.
This one.
Do they have fun names too, or are they just?
No, it's just Oil Slick and Hollow FX.
Ah, okay.
And this is Oil Slick FX filter.
It's surreal and awesome. That's coming from Marta. Actually, I look forward to having Marta on the show.
This whole trip feels surreal to me, I'll be honest.
Oh no, definitely.
It does kind of feel
It's very cool.
like crazy when you think about it. Okay, so are we
Sort of
gonna
believe
do
that
like a
people,
one?
Like, we'll fly halfway around the world.
Yeah, let's see what it does.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Why not?
Lucy was saying, she's like, I miss you. I'll probably unfollow you because I feel sad every time I see you live. Consequences of the visit. Oh, Lucy, you just gotta come visit.
Oh
me.
my goodness. No,
Right?
finish that. I want to see that as the whole,
That's
because that's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
You're like adding the
beautiful.
sparkle back, but it's like, oh, that is neat. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to do that as a manicure.
That's cool.
Oh my goodness. And when you turn the
Right?
light off, wow.
This light is good for work, but
Yeah.
it doesn't give you the true color. So the colors really pop when you. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
That's very cool.
So it has like almost like a red, orange. Yeah.
Oil Slick is a really good name for it.
Yeah.
When I come visit, my triangle nail beds will be exposed. That's fine. We don't judge.
All right, I want to see what the silver one does to the
okay.
green. Because that would be cool to have just a little bit of sparkle on. Especially when I do it for Christmas again.
Very nice.
Triangle nail beds.
This is really, really
oh my,
good.
it turns any polish
and
into a
it's not-
sparkle. That is.
yeah. So, but from an angle, I don't know if you can see it. It's actually even better.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Hold on.
I'm so glad I got those.
Yeah.
You see?
That is so neat.
Looks better in real life.
That's cool.
It always looks better.
And
in
you
real
know
life.
what? I find when it's sometimes too. This is what I wish Dazzle Dry had, because they have the purity, but it's a little bit too. I mean, it's nice, but you have to spread it, so it's not very concentrated. Excuse me. You need something that's very sheer, because then it doesn't change the color, but it just adds the sparkle, which is like this here.
And they're both quite sheer.
Yeah.
How many effects espressi are there?
As far as I know, there are only the two. And they were only released for a limited time and then went away.
That actually just answered Lori's question, which came right after Marta's. So, okay.
Okay. So what are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
There's like a huge
so
like
overloaded.
zoom in on like David's thumb.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're like. Okay, so we have to do maybe like, I don't know, one color or something.
I'm an espressi fan now just because of that graphite. Honestly, it's an
the
awesome
graphite
color.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. And I don't, like I've said before, I don't like dark colors. It's pretty much the only dark color I like.
I like the green color. It's again seafoam green kind of look. It's that Fender kind of vibe. You know, that Fender Stratocaster Telecaster look.
To me, it looks like the colors of my grandparents' appliances.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's that retro look, and when
Retro
you add that sparkle to it, it really adds to it. So I really love that.
They're gonna look great on Christmas. That's definitely what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because it has that
I
candy
think a short
almost
is short
look,
can be
right?
this
With the
emerald
sparkle,
again.
looks like a candy. Huh?
Does one ever get good enough a guitar to not need them so short?
Danielle's.
Zach Wild. He has like long nails on his right hand, and
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, some
Okay.
weirdos with really long fingers and good articulations of their whatever this joint is. They can play with like this part of the finger instead of this part, and then you can have long nails.
well, in Zach's case, he uses it for a lot of picking stuff.
Oh yeah, the pick hand nails
Yeah.
are very often
Right
that
hand.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classical.
Well, I'm a lefty, so that's why I use pick hand. My guitar teacher in high school was a classical guitarist at like Ren fairs and things, and he actually played the lute and stuff. And he had long fingernails on his one hand to be able to do that,
Yeah.
and the other hand was like super short.
Where's my cup?
What cup?
My blue cup with the water.
Oh, you mean for David's water?
No, the blue with the flowers. Oh, it's over there.
Oh.
Never mind.
I have no idea how people's nails are so strong that they can use them as picks. Well, you're being very gentle with them, surprisingly enough, especially if you're doing something like classical, because the some of the strings are a little bit different. Honestly, I don't care about Spain, but I would move there just for those two. Oh,
Yeah, well, when you move here, you would care about it. I guarantee.
Expressly came out with new effects toppers to add to their effects line recently. Ooh. Interesting.
Ooh, that's something I'm going to have to look at when I get back home. But to your guitar point, you could also be like Lindsey Buckingham and just bleed all over your guitar.
I've done that accidentally. Well, I played a fair amount in my younger years and actually learned something from Stevie Ray Vaughan of just super gluing the calluses back on and keep playing.
Flea talked about that on the Howard Stern show too. He once got like a giant hole in his thumb, not even like
Just because of
a
how-
huge hole from it,
Yeah.
and he just filled it with super glue.
Yep. I mean, that guy's a monster though at slap bass. Like, it's just redonkulous, man. I've seen some people in Austin with long nails to play guitar and no guitar pick, but not often. Yeah, and that's usually for like classical flamenco, that kind of stuff. You will see that. My dad goes to the salon to get his 2 pick fingers done, but all of my nails are so short. Maybe one day I'll be good enough
I
to be
just
able
finished
to
the
grow
other
them
one.
out a bit.
I'm good. But that was really good. You didn't even get to make me make a weird face.
Oh,
I like that a lot.
shucks.
Okay, so what are we gonna do now? This was good.
Finger
You should
style
have chat,
guitars
though.
sometimes have one hand with long nails. Yeah, the picking hand.
Very good.
Yeah, they're like Starburst. Actually, those ones. They're very, very reminiscent to Starburst, except they're a little softer.
Okay.
I was thinking
Avocado. Interesting.
maybe we can do
I
the
think we were talking about
Catalonia flag. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow.
We can do that.
Will
That could be
Sexton,
fun.
no guitar pick,
Do you have-
rock, folk,
Do you have
etc.
Dazzle Dry colors for that?
Actually, who was it? Robert. Krieger for the doors. He never used the pick.
We have to remove this.
I know. You have to remove
David, I just
so
ran a
many
little
wonderful
too
colors.
into Wells syndrome, and that is awful. Hopefully you don't have it too. Reminds me a little bit of psoriasis, which has similar symptoms. Oh, that was Martha. Of course, she went and looked it up. I don't mean that in a derogatory kind of sense. It's just, she's like, ooh, write that down, and next thing you know, she's going to be reading about it.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing the silver FX one too, and
And it's more
I'm
than,
just as shocked as everyone.
and it's probably not as visible, but it's very sparkly. Like can you see this?
It's quite sparkly, actually.
Yeah, it's not just
I think you're
shimmer.
creating problems now.
What?
Because Carolyn's just like, oh, Manicure by Anima removed. Yeah, it's just like, oh no, you're removing the beautiful colors. People are having a freak out right now.
Well, maybe we should have just done them all as champagne then.
Oh my, yeah, people are mad.
Oh god.
They're shocked. They're angry. There's gonna be a mutiny, I think.
Okay, wait. We're gonna do something else. Don't you worry, guys.
You've made the minions angry.
Well, at least if they were minions, we wouldn't be able to understand what they were saying, so who would care?
They still express the anger. Yeah. No. Oh God. Justice for David.
Not enough nails. Would you be able to warm up the base coat? That's what, right?
You did really? I figured it would be warm enough now.
No.
No. This is exciting. Ready to see what happens next.
It's still bright outside.
Yeah.
We have
Lucy's
lots.
just like,
We have a lot of time.
lots of,
Maybe
like,
maybe
skulls
we'll do
across.
several different dazzle dries then. I don't know. Do 2 more manicures and wipe them off.
At some point, we have to go for food, and also my computer's running out of juice. So
Yeah.
And I did not bring my extra battery that could charge it either. So
What time is your dinner served at? At
Oh.
that time? Have you had dinner
8
there?
o'clock. I did. It was.
it's
No?
8:08 right now.
It's okay. It's another buffet thing. Like for
Oh,
breakfast,
really, yeah?
buffets are good. I love buffets for breakfast, but for dinner, it was okay. And
Okay.
If there's meat, it's always good.
the Iberico ham that they had was only so-so, especially compared to the 2 others. I gotta show you the pictures when we're done from Tosa. I stopped
Oh,
at
yeah?
one of the. Like I said, I was upset I couldn't find the aubergines that I wanted, but I
Mercedes
stopped.
like, we have 3 hours.
I just stopped at a place. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I need food, and I got another one of those
yeah?
Ibericos on the thing, and
Nice.
it was different,
What did you
but
get?
like the same level of good as the
Oh,
first
nice.
place we went.
What did you get?
It's a holiday.
The Iberico ham with
Ah,
the,
yeah,
with the
yeah,
tomato
yeah.
toast, and they had the balsamic vinaigrette drizzled on the side of the plate. So I just took a little bit of that and put it on the ham, and then put it on top, and oh my god.
Low battery. Your Mac will sleep soon, unless plugged into a power outlet.
I have it in the bag.
I can always switch over to the phone. Are you walking everywhere, David, or renting a car / taking cabs?
Oh no, I've been walking everywhere, and that's why you don't get to see my feet.
YouTube changed my name. I used to be Linda Lou.
Yeah, we're walking everywhere.
I think you can change it back, though. Can you not? Who is picking the next colors? Not me.
David.
Sir David.
Or Chad can, I don't care. I think that's what we're gonna do though.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good one. Actually, is there a slightly orangier Dazzle Dry, like an orange red one?
Actually,
I'm trying to see if, because it still has to be red enough to be recognized for what we're trying to go for, but
I would say kind of like a orange red.
That is not orange red.
yeah.
What about that one?
This one is Ronald McDonald bowling ball red.
Sounds exciting. Ketchup and mustard.
I think I like that one better.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. pepperoni, and I'm beachy.
You are beachy. Are you being sponsored by McDonald's?
No, I meant that very derogatorily. But McDonald's did sponsor the bowling leagues that I was in when I was a
You
kid.
haven't tried McDonald's here yet.
So
Yeah. You haven't actually done McDouche yet
no,
since you've been here.
no. Like I said, I think we
Maybe in Barcelona.
didn't you guys say there was one at the airport? Or?
Correct.
So I'm probably just gonna get it at the airport when I go there. But I do like to go to a McDonald's in every country I'm in just to see how they're different. I think it's very interesting. Just once.
The one thing that I have to say is that they have decent coffee.
Well,
And
I'm not
actually
gonna find
they're-
that out.
Yeah, you want. Actually, their muffin was pretty good when we got to that chocolate one we had.
Or Portugal.
Yeah, when we were in Portugal.
There's still a little sparklies on this pinky. How does that happen? Wasn't that just the top coat? Like there
I
were
know,
there are 5 other coats on there.
By walking, one
No,
has
4 other coats. Yeah.
time to see more details, David.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. By walking, comma, one has time to see more details, comma, David. Yes.
Do you have the DD Desert Flame Collection?
No. They wanted to send it to me, but it was launching like a day after, on the 4th.
Oh.
And you were leaving on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are there any? What are the new colors? Did we? I know you showed them off on the
Yeah.
Instagram.
There's few new ones.
And those I brought for my personal use too, so maybe we should have checked those out and see if maybe those would be better colors.
Marta, that sounds kind of gross.
What?
It's like ham flavored milkshake instead of bacon milkshake. Like meaning like the differences in like McDonald's, right? Here in Spain.
I'd drink a bacon milkshake though. And Iberico ham is almost bacon level good, so.
You know what? I would give it a go. I would give it a go.
Well, bacon, especially if it's a maple bacon thing, works with anything that's candy or sweet. It really does. I've never seen anything where it doesn't. There's a place in Asbury Park that makes these maple bacon scones that are like, I'm not sure they're actually scones. They're almost like scone-shaped muffins, but they are ridiculously good. I have to get one and then start walking before I eat it, because if I sit there, I'll probably order multiples.
New DD, some are blah. How many beige nail polish colors do we really need?
Well, people seem to love them, so.
Spin some fire. But I understand.
Yeah, it's a good point, but probably what they're thinking is if they don't have a beige in the collection, people are like, why do you never have a beige in any of your collections?
I just realized what they may actually have here that, as a McDonald's, that you won't find in any other McDonald's. Either paella or paella milkshake.
Oh, I will not try a paella milkshake. That is not something I want. That's
I
disgusting.
really don't think so.
Oh, God.
They'll have something that they call an Iberico ham, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich, but it'll really just be like slightly cured Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Also, you know, I told you, I love the Canadians, but Canadian bacon is a cruel joke. You shouldn't be allowed to call that bacon. And I come from the land of Taylor ham, which is almost the same thing. But they don't call it bacon. They're not trying to pass it off as something it's not.
Yeah. I'm so curious to see about the Mojave Dream Color Fiery Shimmery Orange.
I like orange, and especially a burnt orange. And especially a shimmery burnt orange.
Yeah,
I
the
had a
new,
car in that color.
The new collection actually looks kind of neat. Are you being sent the new fall 2023 Shellac collection upcycle sheet? We have it.
Oh my God, guys.
We have it.
David brought it as well.
Yes.
Hold on. I have to show
And
it.
that's coming in from Beyond Polish. They were kind enough.
Oh yeah,
to
you saw
send
your
it to
lovely
us.
note? Yeah.
And that was coming in from Christina. Christina is kind of our person over at Beyond.
Oh my
Polish.
god, I love that color.
sent
That
us,
is beautiful.
Let's see
sent
what it
us a
looks
few of the collections in the past. So
But that needs to be cured under the light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't.
now, Christina,
I'm
if you happen to watch
superstitious, at
this,
least.
Thank you so much for that.
I'm sure you're right that, the tiny amount of UV you're getting is nothing, but I can't in good conscience ever add more UV to my life. I just can't do it. Except if I'm at a club for blacklight dancing. That's a different thing.
Glow bowling. That's about the closest I get.
Oh yeah, that's so much fun.
I love it. Especially if it's like,
Laser bowling is what they call it in where I'm from, because
Interesting.
they have what they would do is those laser projector things.
Yeah.
They'd run those, and then the smoke machines,
and then you have everything.
and then the black
yeah,
lights, and so you always have to wear your white shirts with the best graphics that you have on them, because the white turns to purple, and hopefully the dullest green in your shirt fluoresces so that it becomes that like glow in the dark green color.
Oh my god. So in Canada, we have bowling is a little different there. Canadians invented 5-pin bowling instead of having 10-pin, and our bowling ball, instead of it being this honking thing the size of my cannoli, is in fact this big. About
That's
the size
like
of-
lawn bowling ball,
practically.
but in lanes, I guess.
Almost all other rules are the same.
Interesting.
You're doing like 10 frames, all that other type of stuff, but you don't have 10 pins, you have 5, and you have a bowling ball this big. And doing that glow bowling is hilariously fun. Yeah. So as per our discussion about swimming, that's like me and bowling as well. Seriously. I'm not even kidding.
I can't bowl anymore because I got a cyst on one of my bowling fingers tendons, and it blows up.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It honestly, 10-pin is, I've done it a few times. It's very different. I prefer 5-pin, to be perfectly honest. There's just, for me, a lot more control with the ball.
That's what you're used to too.
Yeah.
But I like going to a bowling alley with people and getting drunk. That's always fun.
I don't know why, but yeah, you're right. There's something about having a few when you're bowling. That's hilariously fun.
So how does that flag work? It's not an even number of stripes, right? It's red on both sides?
I have to check it out. Can you Google
What?
which
Catalan
stripe?
flag.
I think it's the red. No, it starts with red.
I don't know.
Speaking of flags, I looked up our discussion about the flag last night, and it turns out that when you are flying the flag in a civil capacity, you do not use the emblem for the Kingdom of Spain. You only do
Oh.
that if you are officially representing the kingdom, like in a government sense or in a military sense.
Oh, that makes
It
sense.
starts with yellow.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea about civil ensigns because that's not a thing in the U.S. So apparently, for a long time, the whole thing is that non-military ships would fly the civil ensign to show people that they weren't a military vessel and they didn't need to fear them, or hopefully didn't need to attack them.
So I guess
That
I
is
think
nice.
it's better to do all yellow first.
Switching back and forth would be terrible.
Yeah.
Did you shake the red one too?
If you wear tweed in black light, it's so fun. Little specks light up. Found that out at a club in Paris as a teen ages ago. It was quite the unintentional sensation.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Like I said, hopefully the dullest color on your shirt in normal light fluoresces so it becomes the brightest thing on the shirt. That's what makes it so much fun. I actually have a T-shirt that it says "Rocket Science, making everything else look easy since 1958," and it's based on when the predecessor to NASA was founded, and it has this green outline to the letters, and the letters are white, and the shirt's like this dark navy. And when you put that under a fluorescent light, everything fluoresces. It's insane.
That's
The
awesome.
navy fluoresces, the
So we're
white
gonna do
does.
matching the thumbs, or we're gonna do
No, I think they should still be alternating across.
Okay.
Bowling
So
and
It does.
yeah.
The flag does. It
Yeah,
starts
yeah,
and
yeah.
ends with the same color, right?
correct.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter because we can't match that because I only have an even number of fingers. But I don't like to have both my hands the same when I'm doing different
yeah.
things. Whenever I do an accent finger, I'll do like the ring finger on one hand and the index on the other or
Yeah,
something.
I agree with you.
And when
I
I'm
like
doing
the mirror image sometimes. I like too.
like I always do pride nails where I put rainbow colors and I do them in opposite orders on the hands.
Okay, so this one goes here.
Actually, a lot of times I'll do the pride nails on the one hand and then the other hand will be a solid color of something.
That's a good idea too.
I just think it's boring if you do people
too
do an
much.
accent nail to try to show their individuality and then they always use the exact same accent nail. It's like, how does that make you individual again?
I gave up smoking and rarely drink. My only risk taking now is getting gel manicures. Yeah, mine's squatting.
It's more berry red than I would have thought, but I like it.
2 coats are going to be
Oh, it's gonna be
a little bit different. Yeah, it's going to be more pigmented.
Oh, you have the CND lights, cool.
Yeah, for the show.
Yeah, they have OPI lights at the salon I go to, but
That's
they
good.
also have C and D on the wall, and I'm like, are they using the same lights for both? Because that probably isn't the best idea.
No.
But I'm not going to tell people how they run their business.
Exactly.
Have you
Just
ever
tell them how they
buckled
do it
under
on
too
me.
much weight during a squat? Actually, I have. I've done that a couple of times, and it's usually during coming out of the hole. I'll pitch forward rather than going like sitting back into the heel, and I will overshoot, and then I will have to dump the bar, which it happens.
But has the bar ever dumped you? Oh, that's not a joke.
Oh no, I know.
25 years, and we're still going strong. Middle finger right hand is my accent nail. Purposeful, I would imagine. Actually, I like having a hot pink on that nail. So when people are like, "Oh, you get your nails done?" Yeah. You like the pink?
I like that too.
Actually, I did that to my boss once. He turned
How
around and
dry
he was
they are
roasting me
already.
about
That
my
is so
Yeah.
cool.
about my nails.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
Will you be swatching the new Dazzle Dry collection anytime soon?
No.
When we get it, we will swatch it. Will it be coming
Probably
soon?
when David
we don't
comes
know.
back.
In a year. If I'm lucky, in a year.
Oops. Yeah, because it's very difficult to get the polishes to Canada.
Yeah.
Shipping
Canada.
is
To Spain.
To Spain.
Jesus.
To Spain.
Spain, yeah. It's
To wherever we are now.
Yeah.
Oh, she let the cat out of the bag. You guys moved
Yeah.
back to Canada. I'm never trying not to tell
God.
anyone.
It was a short drive from New Jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's comparatively a lot closer.
But yeah, as far as the squat, you know what? You can genuinely tell when things are about to go wrong, and it happens very quick, and you make the decision because to try and sometimes fight with it to get it back up, like you end up
That's when the
doing
bar
more-
dumps you.
Yeah, you end up creating more problems than good, and that's just kind of a disrespect to the weight that you're using as well as your own body when you decide you're going to try and work through it.
And if you're not recording it so you can put it on YouTube for me to laugh at, I mean, what's even the point?
Who here is from the United States and wants to visit Anna and MSL anytime soon? They should be a travel agent service for this.
That's funny.
I've been using my old soft toothbrush to clean under my nails. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Yep,
Perfect.
sounds good. If I lived where you and Anna and MSL, I would never go back to Canada.
No?
I don't blame you. At all.
There's a little fly here. annoying.
Shoe fly. Don't bother us.
On live TV. All right. The yellow might need a third coat, like the yellows do.
Oh, there's the color I was expecting to see. Now, does Dazzle Dry have a matte top coat?
They do.
They do mattify.
That's cool. Does it last at all? Or does it have the same problem as all the rest?
It lasts well.
Yeah.
It's just that it gets more, what do you call it, satin.
Yeah.
But first you have to use the original base coat,
Yeah.
and then you have to use the matte on top of it, without drying.
Oh, like you have to use them quickly, back to back?
Lucky me, Anna's
Yeah.
salon is only 4 to 5 hours away by car.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, who's that?
That's a day trip.
That is coming from Liana?
Ah, yes, and she's coming here.
Ah, yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Yes, this is true. How strong is the Catalan culture in Lloret? Strong.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
not
Stronger in
as-
Cosa, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed that. It's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Europe is very, very touristy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people speak Catalan.
As I was on my way over here, I noticed that they replaced the signs that said, no putting up posters here. It was in Spanish, and they just papered over it in Catalan.
Yeah, you go more inland, and it's more Catalan for sure. But we have a lot of Catalan friends that speak Catalan.
Yep. But I mean, like a fair amount of our friends are very passionate about it.
Yeah.
In a very good way. You know, it's. I would love to go to Spain to visit and have an Anna's manicure. Hey, listen, when you're ready, shoot us an email.
Yeah, that was the red I
Yeah.
wanted. That's
good,
beautiful.
perfect.
Long weekend trip. Yep.
Yeah, I find once you go over 2 hours driving, every 15 minutes feels like an additional hour.
Please don't remind me of that.
Yeah.
Although then I hit 5 hours or so, and then it's just like, well, I'm in the car. We're gonna do this until I pass out. I don't care.
Very stylish manicure that's coming from Laura. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going to Barcelona after this. So I wanted to make sure I had nails to celebrate it.
When did you first decide to visit Spain, David?
Um,
That was a while ago. Like you've been talking about
we've
that
been
for a long
talking
time
about
now.
it.
I decided that I was going to do it sometime, quite a while ago, but to make this specific trip was almost exactly a month ago.
Oh,
It was, I was pretty strongly formulating the idea before the 4th of July, and then I went to my aunt's house at a party, and I'm not sure what it was about the party, but I just decided I'm doing it. And then I went and I booked a flight, and, well, actually, I talked with these two for a bit, and then I booked a flight, and then I got a hotel and all that other stuff. You should book your flights a little farther out than I did, though. I could have saved a couple $100.
15-hour Florida to Cincinnati. Wow. Oof. That's a drive.
You can spend 8 hours just in. You can spend more than that, but you can spend 8 hours just driving from end to end, like on Route 95 in Florida. It's so long.
Well, that's like Ontario. Like to go from the Manitoba border all the way to, let's say, like the Toronto. That can be like a 15, 20-hour drive.
Do you have to go like west a bit first and then south, or is it pretty straightforward?
Pretty straightforward. Highway 17 is pretty decent.
so you have to go east, no? Like coming from coming from.
From, well, yeah, you're heading east, but I mean, like as far as like, it's not like you're having to go like way around
okay,
like this.
okay.
Like you can, it's fairly diagonal. So it's not too bad.
Canada is extremely large.
Very. Okay. What cleanup brush are you using? A number 6 Sable. What fragrance are you getting, David? Just being nosy.
Fragrance?
Fragrance.
What does that mean?
Fragrance?
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
Smell.
To be honest.
I'm guessing.
Well, yes, but in what? I mean,
Like what?
I don't know.
That's what I
They
doesn't
smell
smell.
very, very, very lightly like nail polish, maybe, but it's not enough for me to even notice.
Right. That drive is killer for me and the hubby. Yeah, no doubt. Is Texas bigger than Spain? Everything's bigger in Texas, so we'll say Texas is bigger.
I think Texas is bigger than Spain. Yes.
Wow. Texas thinks it's bigger than Australia, from what I can tell.
Texas is a bit too big for its britches.
Just mix this out a bit better. Sure.
Lori was saying like cologne.
I don't wear that. I don't like that scent stuff at all.
Yeah. I-75 strip. Oh, it died.
Oh. In fact, all of my shampoos and conditioners and soaps and everything are completely fragrance free because I'm allergic to fragrance.
Live chat moved. What? Like quite literally, that's what it tells me. It's just like live chat moved when
I think
click on it.
Texas is bigger than everything.
Well, Alaska's bigger than Texas.
There we go. I think
By
yeah.
land area, anyway.
Well, I don't need that up anymore.
Oh, that was my computer. Yes?
I'm sorry.
That was my computer?
No, it's my computer.
Oh, okay.
Which one has a dent in the back?
Mine.
Yeah,
This is a hand-me-down.
I
by the
did
way.
it.
Mine has a dent on the corner because it fell off of something and crunched it.
I don't know where that came from, but I know it has something to do with her. Ooh, here we go. Actually, you might be able to answer this better than I can. Just curious, what made you decide to move to Yarat as your new home? Have you visited there previously? That's
My
you.
family lives here, so. And I honestly, I don't know. I love it in here, so. I couldn't help myself.
It's usually what I get, David. I like different fragrances depending on the day. Mercedes, when you use fragrance-free, it is less irritation on the skin. Yeah.
I actually think everyone should use fragrance-free soaps and stuff and then add their own fragrance, either to the soap or afterwards if they want a fragrance.
I love perfumes. What are you currently wearing, Anna and MSL, if you are? Dolce & Gabbana is the one.
You know what happened here?
Doesn't
It's
last very long,
interesting.
though.
So I added the drops, and it's a little bit too thin, and it kind of went
Yeah, kind of.
funny.
Yeah.
So a good idea not to over thin it.
What perfume do you like? What are you wearing?
I like the new one. I love it. The what is it called?
The pink one?
Yeah,
Is that?
born in Roma. But who makes it?
Oh, Born in Roma is
Valentino.
Yeah, that's Valentino. D&G, the one is so delicious. It's nice, but it does not last long. Like you have to use the Vaseline trick to get it to stick around because it just fades fast. I've had a couple other D&Gs in the past that were actually pretty good, stuck around.
I
pretty
generally really like Givenchy and Dolce
Givenchy is
Gabbana.
amazing. Like the play was like my absolute favorite. Both the day play and the night play. The sport play not so much because it has too strong of like a kind of like that cheapy Adidas sport smell.
Which one?
The play sport. I didn't like that one, but the other two I really like because the play night had like a more of a tobacco kind of smell to it, which was really really nice. Where the play, like the day one, was a little crisper smell. Yeah.
My brewery used to make a red ale, and I was the only one that drank it, called Red Rover. And that's why they don't make it anymore, because pretty much no one else bought it. But it had this, like, tobacco undertone to it, like long cut type tobacco. And I'd say to people, like, I'm not trying to turn you off to it because it's not like you're drinking a cigar or anything, but it was just enough to give like an earthy complexity to it. It was wonderful, wonderful. I haven't tasted a red ale that has done something similar since, which is why it's a shame people didn't want it because it was so unique.
We're going to say a couple days. It looks like it's going to be lovely there. Oh,
So as you can see, the top coat actually leveled, but it's just not very shiny when it's very thinned out, which makes sense, right? Because it just has too much solvents versus the other ingredients that stay behind.
Yeah, there's not enough top coat left
Yeah,
to
exactly.
perform the duty of the top coat.
Exactly.
oh, I guess Liana? Is that her name? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
I think it's
Ileana?
Iliana.
Okay.
Yeah, Iliana.
I guess she's going to be staying a couple of days here because it
In
looks nice.
Unit?
To my understanding, it's what I'm reading.
Oh.
Yeah. She's saying, I hope all of you get the chance to visit Anna's studio, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and Mercedes says, you have a lovely voice, David.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
That's great because I hate my voice.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Lori Lou, the different company Jasmine de Nuit. I guess we're talking about perfume still.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 5 minutes and they'll dry.
5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Let's see the other one.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
There you go.
I'm getting hungry. I require sustenance.
I ate at like 5, so I mean.
Lordy. I've been snacking on the stuff from the care package, but I've also been mindful not to snack too much.
Well, I wasn't really feeling too well. Now I'm feeling much better. So.
Good.
It's the evening, I'm telling you. Like in the evening, usually you start feeling better.
Well, I think yesterday I was just ignoring the fact that I didn't feel well
Yeah.
because I wanted to make sure it was such a nice night and it was so lovely.
Honestly, the dinner was really good.
Yeah.
We were there for
Chop.
almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. It was. Honestly,
Yeah, it was like
it was so good.
8:20 until
Yeah.
11:10 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, I think by the time we got settled in,
No, it was
I think
even
about
later than that
12:30.
because
Probably.
I actually made it back to the hotel
At
at
midnight.
11:55.
By foot.
are you
Yes.
jet lagged, David?
No, I can't be jet lagged because I don't have a circadian rhythm.
There you go. Hi everyone. I came in too late. Shoot. Well, we're still around, so I can't guarantee for how much longer, but we're
Probably
still
now 4 minutes, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
clean up a little bit.
Yeah. This has actually been a very
Yeah, very good life.
interesting live, yeah.
This is probably the longest I've been sitting with you guys too.
What's been nice is the number of people that have been talking have been relatively low, so I've been able to keep on
Yeah.
most of what's been going on, so it's nice.
And we got to see a lot of people we haven't in a while.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I think
And
we've
this
been
came out
averaging
exactly like I wanted it to. It's
Awesome.
beautiful.
Good. I'm glad at least you know what you're able to swatch some of your favorite colors
Yeah.
and go through that.
I
and even-
really wanted to see some of the colors because
Yeah,
they're not
that's
available here
awesome.
whatsoever, so that was fun.
MSL is hungry, so get your questions in, everyone. I require food.
While we're rating, you can show them that really, really
Exactly.
dark vamp because it's.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
the,
move the
the
camera
case.
higher.
You might even want to show them your version of it because it's so weird.
Yeah, it's lighter. So I got one here, and that's actually quite common sometimes.
Anna always talks about the vamps, so I bought
Yeah.
this one specifically for her. 'Cause
What's
it's
the name
So
of
it's,
that?
this is almost. I don't know if you can see.
I actually
black.
thought it was black in the store.
And mine.
Yeah, actually, MSL, when you look at it from the top, look at the C, it looks black.
Yeah.
And then you
And
turn
this
it towards
is
you.
different.
Yeah,
it
they're,
looks-
Can you
they're
s-
not the same.
Oh.
They're really not the same.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One of them's a Martian.
So this is 48.
All right,
and
I'm
this
the
is
only one
41.
that can make rap lyric references, I guess.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know.
I don't.
People aren't going to get that.
No.
You do an excellent job, MSL. Thank you very much. Nice rhyme, but interesting irregularity on the colors.
That's, I would say,
Nice rhythm. Nice
Pretty-
rhythm.
pretty common with different, what do you call them?
Batches.
Batches, yes. Okay, so check out this. I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
turn this off, sorry.
I'll put these out of the way.
Lux. Okay, so that's what the name is.
Okay, so this is
Luxja.
Luxja.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Chinese, very Chinese. If you read the description on Amazon, it's full of the Chinglish.
So this is how it goes
Oh, I think they can be
Yeah, the
bullet here as
expressy
well.
got another one.
here. This is brilliant.
They have a bag that can hold up to 72 polishes.
Yeah, it's like a double stacked version of this.
Actually, this is like
Triple stacked, maybe.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I haven't seen that. That's really nice. And they have that one that's like a travel one too.
Yeah,
and it's all based on the same, design principles.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna pack this one. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I was just upset that they
Very
didn't have them
that,
both in the same styles.
Oh, and this one goes in here.
Very unique manicure, looks cool. Yeah, it's the Catalan flag colors. How did you store your polish when moving to Spain?
In like original packaging, kind of. We put it.
Yeah, and bubble wrap and garbage bag, or not garbage bags, plastic bags, and more bubble wrap, and into very big, thick cardboard boxes. And I think we had, 4 or 5 of them, like massive, massive boxes. It was.
Best one was the.
I still have room for one more Expressi. I'm gonna have to see what the toppers are that they got. And I have room for a couple more of the regular ones.
Did you travel with the case, David? Yes, he did.
Yeah,
With
these
this case,
two.
yeah.
Oh, show them this part. The top
Ah,
part.
yeah.
top
So
part,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
this one opens up.
This
and
is
you
what I
have, like,
bring
a-
to my manicurist when I get my stuff done, because we use my own stuff.
And then you have this.
And it's got a flap with my Germanicure and Mont Bleu stuff.
Here
awesome.
stuff. It's brilliant.
Yep.
Love it.
That's a really cool
You're
bag.
gonna get one of these.
Yep. I'm already on it, so.
Yeah. Okay, so everything. And your cream
Yes.
went in here, right?
Unless you want to use that on my
Yeah.
hands. in a
You
few
know what?
minutes, yeah.
Exactly, because I don't have the.
Martha's is
the
like, this is
usual.
actually like so cute. Honestly, they're really nice little bags.
I love them.
Great.
Martha, I think you need some.
I actually started with this one, and
Yeah.
then I got the bigger one as I was getting a few more polishes, and then I got a few more, and I made the little one the Expressi bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool bags.
I was like, oh, sometimes I'll just bring the Expressis, and
Yeah,
sometimes I'll bring
exactly.
that. But I always am indecisive, or like if I want 2 colors, it's one is Expressi and one is the regular, and so I'm always just bringing them both.
Take notes, everyone. David is the perfect student of the salon.
Not perfect. I don't do my warm oil soak spread. Really. I'm gonna
Might
start.
try.
I'm gonna start.
Mercedes is saying, I need a case like that to take stuff to Anna.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm not.
then
I'm
we
not
can-
sponsored by them or anything, and I'm not really a fan of proliferation of Chinese junk. But they're
I know.
great.
I know.
They're great bags.
We're really
I so
fussy
agree
about
with
that
you.
stuff as well.
But some things just are
It's
kind of worth it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just don't have any other option. Besides, it's either that or go without, so.
Now, theoretically, I should have looked at what was inside this stuff, but I'm sure it's fine.
The oil?
Yeah. Is
It's
this
mine.
your oil? Oh,
yeah,
then I'm fine.
But
I'm fine.
yeah, it doesn't have.
Yeah.
Can you
No.
link the bags on Amazon? You know what? When I find these ones in particular, I will do so. And you heard it here starting next week. Yes. What?
What?
I don't know.
Here starting next week. What? Oops.
Yeah, so I'll take a look, and once we find the link, we'll
This
post
is
it up.
the.
Episerum.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
it's
this is-
it's ceramides and cholesterol and a
cholesterol is
stabilizer.
really good for
Cholesterol.
nails too.
Yeah.
No,
Your
no
body,
cholesterol.
your body actually
It's one of the
releases
main.
cholesterol onto your skin. Yeah.
It's one of the main ingredients. It's funny because in nails contain only between 0.1 to 1% fat, and it's mainly cholesterol in the nails.
Yeah.
So sometimes people are, thinking that something that's good for the skin is necessarily good for the nails, but it's slightly different. So yeah, you
Yeah.
mainly have cholesterol in your nails.
Now you just gotta be super careful not to ruin this manicure that's coming from Marta.
Yeah.
Or
Good
wild
luck to
soaps
me.
for David. I swear I heard him say it.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, he needs warm oil soaks in his life.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only things that I'm having difficulty with. Probably will be solved with that. And isn't it crazy how little you use? Like your
Yeah.
hands got moisturized by
Yeah.
it too.
It's great.
It's phenomenal stuff, but
As a-
it's quite expensive. It's $20 a tube with prescription.
Do you know how cholesterol helps skin?
Well, cholesterol is part of this. That's
The
the oil
skin
that
barrier.
keeps the skin
Yeah.
exactly together.
That and sebum and
Exactly.
and ceramides.
Exactly.
And that's why we use
Sebum.
jojoba
How does
because
sebum
Yeah.
have anything to do with this?
we were talking about him too. Yeah, but
They basically keep the cells together. They are like the stuffing in between the cells.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is why like skin barrier is so important, because the skin barrier keeps which is the dead skin, which is fine, but it keeps the living skin, the dermis, protected. So we can't just get rid of our, dead skin thinking that it's a good idea. People overdo the scrubs and all these things, eh?
Oh yeah. Like
It's crazy.
people love to do the things where you put the
Oh,
thing
my-
on your nose and you pull out all the blackheads. And
you
my
guys
nose
scrubbing
could
the
probably
lips?
use it
Come
once in a while because I can kind of see them now. But
No.
the other problem is though when you pull all that stuff out, it looks so great. Oh, look at all this stuff I pulled out. It's off my nose. But now you've just opened every single
Yeah.
one of the pores on your nose to bacteria.
It's gonna come back.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
gonna come
go
back.
right
Anyway.
back in.
Maybe worse. You might
It's-
get. I've seen a lot of people who do it and their nose turns fat and red because it's all
Well,
infected under the skin.
or inflamed.
Yeah.
Exactly, major inflammation. Yeah.
I need to get some cholesterol cream for my my hands. This is coming from Kaisu.
I'm not sure of other ones. I use CeraVe when I'm not using the prescription stuff because ceramides are where it's at. Ceramides, ceramides.
Yeah.
But this stuff, I don't know of any other ones that have cholesterol in it except for this one. And
You're right.
This is a very special company that makes this. If you're in the U.S. and you know about U.S. insurance, you actually can't use your insurance on this. If you try, they'll charge you
Lord.
$4,000 a tube.
Love that.
So in this case, I sort of get what they're trying to do. They wholesale
yeah.
it specifically through wholesale pharmacies, and so they sell them themselves, and then it becomes $20 a tube. And they have airless pumps that are 3.5 times that size that are also $20, but I have that one for travel purposes.
Okay.
And I can take that on an airplane because it says RX only.
Love it.
Awesome. Okay, picture time.
Picture time.
Can I use your
Of course.
phone?
That's okay. My hands are always gross and oily, so I'm always wiping off the phone. It's not a big deal.
I use CeraVe wash and moisturizers too. Honestly, CeraVe is amazing.
Yeah.
I swear by it for their face wash and for their creams.
I use Vanicream for
Vanicream,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
you had.
It's
not
free of
available
everything.
here, yeah.
It's endorsed by the Eczema Society, but I also use the CeraVe lotion. I have the CeraVe nighttime face lotion, and the body and hand creams. So at night I'll alternate between the retinol, Regenerist. Who makes that? Wait, I showed you yesterday. Just
Well,
without
the Olay.
Olay,
Yeah,
Olay
Olay.
Regenerist.
Yeah.
I also like the Neutrogena nighttime retinol. And if you
They
do
have good
Neutrogena, the good thing about that is that they have like a really clear way to step up your retinol percentage over time. Mm-hmm. But since I'm inconsistent when I use it, I'm always using it every other day anyway.
Sometimes it's not a bad idea, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can overdo it and then you just get a whole bunch of irritation.
Yeah. And then I use the CeraVe nighttime facial stuff. And what I like is the last time I went to the pharmacy section at Target, the only CeraVe lotion for your face that did not have SPF in it was very clearly labeled as nighttime. I really like that because so many people just don't get that you need to put SPF on your face if you're going outside.
The only thing is, though, I have to say that when it comes to the SPF, I'm not a fan of actually mixing both because sometimes I think cream is a cream and then SPF is SPF. It's very difficult to create a good SPF. And then it just makes it too expensive if every moisturizer had to have SPF because then it's a medication, right? So, and the company has to go through.
I'm not sure if that's how it works in the US. It might be. Oh, okay.
Yeah, SPF is rated as a medication. It has
Well,
to
the
be.
Vanicream stuff's expensive either way, so
Yeah.
I didn't really care.
So it's very expensive for companies to formulate SPF because it has to go through a lot of testing and all that. And moisturizers sometimes can be brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
Then you can put but sure, people have to.
You could just use the nighttime stuff on your face and then
Yeah.
put SPF on.
Yeah.
But most people aren't smart enough to know that, and I like that. I like that they
Yeah.
realize this.
Yeah. Okay, guys, how do you like this? Because I really like it.
It's
I can't believe
fantastic.
that you can touch it like that.
I
That
know,
is
right?
It's awesome, right?
even the Expressi, like
No,
it dries,
it's-
but you can't.
yeah.
You can.
It's-
I smudge a nail or
Yeah.
get like a mark in it from the seat belt.
Yeah.
Or
Bed sheets.
I've
That's
never
the
gotten the
worst.
bed sheet marks actually, surprisingly. But the
I have a
worst
lot.
one was I finished the manicure and I go, oh, I really have to pee. And
Yeah,
I ran to the
yeah,
back and I
okay.
undid the button in my pants and I felt it. I went, oh.
Yeah.
I was still at the salon, so she fixed it for
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah,
very
it's
often
not
I'll
that
screw it up like as I'm getting out of the car
Yep.
from the salon.
Yeah.
The bathroom things happen more than once to me.
Yeah.
Well, I learned the way to undo the button without getting your fingers directly on the button.
I have a double stack like that. The bag way to the top line. Are you a DD convert, David?
No. I mean, I love it. I'm definitely a DD fan. I am not surprised actually. It's just as good as I expected, but
It's
I'm not
different.
investing in a system when I already have invested all the stuff into the SE.
Yeah,
And SE is much easier for me to do for myself anyway.
Yeah.
It is a very specific process you have to go
Exactly.
through to make this work.
Yeah.
Anna, how come I don't have any moons on my nails? Thumbs only.
I don't have any moons either.
It's fine.
normal.
Yeah. People have said stuff about the moons being related to, your levels of vitamins, either too much or
Yeah.
not enough. But all it is,
It's
and
the
I found
matrix,
out,
size of the matrix.
yeah, I found it out when they took my thumb off. It's
Ah.
just the end of your nail matrix that you can see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So some people,
So the matrix is like, usually
Like-
on the thumbs
Yeah.
it's bigger.
yeah,
so
exactly.
the
So when
size-
you actually, MSL, can you put that under there? Because it'd be great to describe what we're doing. All right. So when they took my thumbnail off, this half moon part,
Yeah.
that looked like a tiny proto nail, like pink and stuff. But that was actually the matrix, and I was awake the whole time while they did it. It was really cool. I was asking questions about what was under the nail. So I learned all that stuff. So really, the
Yeah.
moons are just the matrix, and there's no reason to
the
panic
matrix
if you don't
go
see
kinda
them.
underneath and like they kind of go
Yeah.
kind of like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
what?
matrix is
It
it
goes like
starts
this.
way
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
So
yeah.
actually, one of the things I also read is when you're rubbing in your oils, if you make sure
Yeah,
to
exactly.
rub in that area, you actually will create more blood flow, and
Yeah,
it will
I
make
can
your nails grow
possibly-
healthier.
Yeah.
That's
because-
actually shown by studies too.
Exactly, because the nail is only as healthy as the surrounding tissues are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're keeping the nail already, like if it's damaged, it's too late because it's already made.
Yeah, it's dead.
So, exactly. So you want to
Dead.
make the surrounding tissues healthy, and then the nail can be created much more healthy.
Thank you for explaining. Good to know. Nice hands, MSL. Honestly, I need a manicure in the worst
Yeah.
way. My hands look like absolute trash.
I've been-
We debated
Yeah.
swatching all the colors on both of our nails, but
Yeah.
it would have taken too long to
yeah, to do
manicure us both
manicure,
us.
Yeah,
And then there would be some hangry moments.
yeah. Okay.
David, you were awake. Oh my god.
For the surgery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I actually wanted to be awake for my knee surgery too, but they wouldn't let me.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was awake for the exploratory one where they did the local numbing, and then he shoved this absolutely enormous needle connected to this gun-looking thing because that was the camera where
Yeah.
you could go look into it. And when it's completely numb, you still feel like pressure and stuff.
Correct.
And it is I kept like giggling because it was just so bizarre to feel. But he shoved it in, he goes, okay, so here's where we can see you have the lesion on there, and then, and he forced it farther in, and here's where you could see the tear and the meniscus was healed, and
Yeah.
it was really cool. But yeah, when they took off the thumb, I don't remember why, but he said it's better to have someone awake if they can stand it. And I just kept asking questions, and halfway through he's like, maybe it was better if I put you out. He meant it jokingly. He likes the questions that I ask.
You know what? It's general anesthetic is really hard to recover from. It has a lot of negative drawbacks.
Yeah.
Well, these days, they very rarely actually put people under general for things because they use propofol. Which, as long as you're not Michael Jackson, is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
guys.
had
I think we
epidural and was wide awake for surgeries. It's honestly easier for recovery. Anyways, guys.
Yes,
so
I think.
8:55. We're
Yes.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome nails. I like it.
Yes, I'm very glad with how they turned out. At first, I was afraid it was going to be a little bit too much of that dark red. You know what I mean? Like the color you'd expect to see on a supermodel in an ad. And it's just not me. It's not me. But it came out exactly the way I wanted
Thanks
it
for
to.
such a fun live today. You're welcome. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you who have taken the opportunity out of your lovely day to come hang out with us.
Yeah.
And, given a lot of positive vibes to David on his wonderful birthday today. So, and I believe we're wrapping things up
Yeah,
at this point.
hopefully we see you guys next week.
Yes, and we may have other special surprises then.
Yeah, something is coming up. But
Tomorrow.
we can't even.
We can't talk about it yet.
Yeah. So.
Even I don't know.
No, you do know.
Oh, well, I don't know I know, so that's the same thing.
Okay,
So-
guys. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.
Ciao.